How's it going, beer runners? We are back with another blind beer taste testing video. We have been loving making these videos, and obviously 'tis the season. We had to do a pumpkin themed blind beer taste. So we're gonna go over the rules again, but let's jump into it. If this is your first time joining us for one of the taste tests, I hope you'll go back and watch the other ones. We've done a light beer taste testing as well as an Oktoberfest beer tasting. And like I said, we've just been having a ton of fun with it. Looking forward to the pumpkin taste test as well. So if you enjoy the video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any ideas for future styles that you want to see me taste my way through, let me know in the comments down below, because we are definitely looking for more ideas. And there is a very good chance that your idea will be one of our next videos. We're going to jump into some quick ground rules. So as always, I have no idea what the 6 beers I'm going to be tasting are. My wife went and picked them out. She will be handing them to me once I am blindfolded, and I'm just going to go through, taste each one, and try to organize them along the way of which one I like the most to least. Things I've learned along the way. Nostalgia and memory of specific beers definitely plays a huge role in my personal beer preference when I'm not doing a blind taste test, and I seem to condemn my favorite beers when I say they're my favorite, and they end up being close to last when I end up taking the blindfold off. But that hasn't stopped me, so I'm going to go ahead and just say Dogfish Pumpkin Ale has always been my favorite. I fully admit that that is likely because I am from Delaware and grew up loving Dogfish beer. Love Schlafly Pumpkin, that's always one that I look for as well. And I just recently had Smutty Nose Pumpkin, which I really enjoyed. Montauk Pumpkin, really enjoy. Those are the ones that really stand out this season that I've truly enjoyed. So I will be interested to see if any of those make the lineup, and if so, where they end up. But that's enough talking, so let's just jump into the taste test. I'm going to throw the blindfold on and we'll go ahead and get started. Another thing I forgot to mention when we were going over the ground rules, another thing that we have learned throughout this is that I am very bad at taking little sips of beer, a lot of little sips of beer consecutively. So you might see some discomfort, I'm assuming, especially as we drink maybe some of the heavier pumpkin beers. Start with the water.
I'm very nervous for you because some of these seem really intense.
Perfect.
So definitely make sure you're taking little sips.
Save the strongest flavors.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure which one are the strongest flavors, and they're all pretty. They all seem pretty strong to me.
Oh, good.
So here is the first one, coming in hot.
Usually my ability to taste the beers gets less and less as we go along, so that smells really
like
good.
Pumpkin.
It smells sweet. That's really good. This is I should also say, what I look for in a pumpkin ale is I don't like punch you in the mouth pumpkin. I like a good beer that has some notes of pumpkin. This hits the nail on the head. It might even actually be a little lighter than what I normally go with, but that's very delicious. Put it right in the middle to start.
So here's the second beer. All right, here we go.
It smells darker. It's another really good one. A lot more cinnamon on that one. Very cinnamony. I'm going to put this one ahead of the first one, yeah. I like that one a lot.
Good.
Rinsing out with some agua.
Right here.
Agua!
Mm-hmm.
On the desk.
Yeah, 3. One feels pretty classic.
Might get very little. Maybe some vanilla. Oh, I don't like this at all. Ugh. Ugh. That tastes like pumpkin Miller.
Gross.
Yeah, it just tastes like a light beer with pumpkin.
There it is. It's a cool can. Here you are. You did it the right way.
Smells good. Ooh, that's a lot better. That's also very cinnamony. Ahead of the first one, but before the second one. I'll keep this one in last.
Last place.
These aren't too heavy so far.
No, here
I was afraid.
Second to last one.
Not a lot on the nose. Someone commented on the last video that I really should put these in glasses so that I can smell them better, and I agree that would be a better way to taste them, but also harder for the viewer to tell what beer that I'm drinking since there are no labels on the glasses. So apologies, but this is the best we got. I missed my mouth.
You sure did.
A lot sweeter. It's not bad. It's kind of, yeah, it's like vanilla-y. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. And the pumpkin, again, is not like too powerful of a flavor, but not usually what I would go for in a pumpkin beer. Maybe it's like a specialty beer. So I'll put this before the first one.
Last one.
Rinsey poo. If anyone knows good like palate cleansers or what I can be doing to do this better, let me know.
Here's the last one. This one makes me nervous.
Love that. It smells very interesting. Very sweet.
Are you interested to know the alcohol percentage?
Not off the bat. Even like saying like which ones, I don't want to try to like guess. I'm not a big fan of that.
So right now
it's got like a funky, almost like a soury, but not quite sour, but it's like I don't know what to label that, but it's funky. So just move everything up and put this second to last.
Okay.
Again, not necessarily bad, just it's obscure.
Fair enough.
Oh
my.
Shit. I'm comfortable with where the last three are. I don't feel the need to taste those again.
Okay.
Maybe I will just at the very end, but I'd rather focus on the first three to make sure that I'm giving them a fair shake. Let me actually go with the top two.
Mm-hmm. Bottle is 3 in 1.
It's stuck in me.
Ew. There it is.
They're both really tasty. Do I have the mouth towards me?
No, not quite. Ew. Don't cut your tongue.
That's pretty good. It's It's a lot of cinnamon, but it's pretty good. This is really, really good. Yeah, hard number one. And that's like to the T what I like in a pumpkin beer.
Cool.
I guess I like the cinnamon is the taste that I like a lot. But I feel like I've also had some with clove, like that.
Clove is a good taste.
As long as it's not like too much.
Mm.
I don't want a cold pumpkin spice latte. And this is where it's tough, is like this one tastes so much different now that I've had all of the other ones.
Right.
Whereas the cinnamon of this really comes through still. I'm going to lock these in too.
Wow.
This one, I wish I had, or like I did this with the top three earlier, because I remember liking this a lot more on the first sip, but I just can't, I'm not getting the same flavors anymore. Let me get some more water and then I'll do the classic one shot. I don't think anything's going to move, but
never
we'll
know.
see. Oh, it's just bad.
It's, oh gosh.
I can also tell that it's got a twist off.
It's not a twist off.
It's not?
Isn't it? Or is it? It could be.
It feels threaded. It feels threaded on my lip.
Making me nervous.
I'm not even going to compare those two. I'm just going to go to the next two. Because, ugh.
This time of the year.
Ooh, it's so sweet. And funky. It's time to get funky. These two are hard. I like something about both of them, but they're both very different. Like this one is more the sweet, and this one is whatever that funky flavor I'm getting. But I do enjoy both of them. But it's like if I'm gonna curl up, watch a horror movie, and I want like just a beer. I'm not looking to drink beers throughout the whole night, not going to a party, but just want like a good Halloween beer for the movie. This one of these might be a good. We've been watching so many scary movies, and I'm so scared.
Here comes the breath.
I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna come back to these two. Look good, feel good. I'm going to switch them. I don't know if that's... I'm back and forth. I would almost put I'd almost put these two as even, but they're... I don't know. Something about it. Right now, I would move this back, but I'm not going to because I know the original taste I had of this one I liked much more than the flavors of those two. Good.
Comfortable? Yeah, for the most part.
Damn good beers. Locked in.
Locked and loaded?
Definitive list.
All right.
Final answer. Oh! This beer, the Voodoo Ranger, I have to double check. Actually, I'm thinking this is a different beer. But I had a Voodoo Ranger pumpkin last year that I have been trying to find since last year. Shout out to my best friend Jamie who got me. I feel like the one that I had like a spice to it. I love this beer and I have not been able to find it since last year. It was in a bottle the last time I had it, but oh my god. If you have not, oh my god, the burps. If you have not had New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger pumpkin, 100% try it. It is so good.
I got it because it's the spicy release.
It is the spicy, yep. Gotta try this beer. It is such a unique take on a pumpkin beer. The spice isn't overpowering. As I said before, it's from the cinnamon, but oh, it's delicious. And it is a good, like, it's light. It's not overpowering, so it's still like a fun, like when I had them with my buddy, it was just like we were just having a board game night drinking. I probably had like 3 or 4 of these. It is a delicious beer, easily drinkable. So glad you found this because I have been searching for this beer.
I thought for sure
delicious.
That would be your first one.
This is delicious.
When I pick out your beers, I try to pick out the one I think you will choose to be number one, and that was the one I thought you would choose to be number one.
I almost switched these two at the very end, but kept them where they are, but this is a phenomenal beer. Have to give them a shout out. I love this beer. Blue Point Pumpkin, I don't think I've definitely had this in the past, but I can't remember the last time I had it. That's good though. Like I said, very light beer, but with what you want in a pumpkin beer. Not like crazy, good amount of cinnamon, good amount of pumpkin spice, but not overpowering, very delicious. I am so happy that this ended up in last place because like you said, so many people love Shipyard Pumpkin and I really don't like it. But the last time I talked about a beer that I hated, it ended up in second place. This is disgusting trash pumpkin water. I'm so sorry, Shipyard. I haven't had many of your beers, but this is so bad compared to all of the other beers. It literally tastes like a pumpkin flavored Bud Light, Miller Lite, like insert light beer here with pumpkin spice. Really did not enjoy that. We had this one last year, I remembered. I did not recognize it at all, but it was one of the only beers. We did a pumpkin taste test last year and we waited until Halloween to buy the beers, at which point most pumpkin beer was sold out. This was one of the only ones left. And I think I know why, because it's very weird. Aged in bourbon barrels. Yep. So yeah, it's interesting. I would say definitely give it a shot. Both of these worth giving a shot. I'm not surprised that the Southern Tier was the really sweet one, because I feel like I remember thinking that in the past the last time I had it. And Brooklyn, apologies. I feel like this was a lot better than it tasted at the end, but just the lightness of it after having had some of these other ones was a little bit muted, but still a solid pumpkin beer. But I just cannot say enough good things about this beer and can't express how happy I am, how pleasantly surprised I am that you found this one and thought like this is what I would want, because I have literally been looking for this beer since last October. So this is an incredible beer. If you have a chance to grab it, 1,000% go find it because it is phenomenal. And I'm also glad that none of my the ones that I normally associate made it into the list because this was I
tried to find a random ones that we don't often get.
Yeah, branch away from the normal. So delicious beers, great lineup, definitive list. Check them out if you can. I would say stick to this side. These could be fun. Pour that out. Pumpkin beers, let me know what else you think we should try in the future. Always looking for suggestions, especially now. Moving into the winter, probably got some stouts coming up or something like that. But if there's a style of beer, a type of beer you want to see us go through, let me know. Or even just a particular beer that you want me to taste, let me know. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos, and we will catch you next time. So thanks for joining. Cheers.